disappointed because fẹ́ mọ àwọn critical thinker fẹ́ mọ̀ wọ́n because bí gbogbo iṣẹ́ ìṣe ń lọ ń sẹ́ everybody is happy but for him to come here to come and mention all the names of people that are inside the critical thinker, I'm very, very, very disappointed in him. And then talking about San, I don't really fancy what he was doing. But nǹkan kan tèmi kàn máa sọ ni pé kí ló fún yín ní assurance pé èyí tí Lagata gan jáde tó ń japá tó ń jẹsẹ̀ tó ń jọ gbogbo ẹ̀ kò ń ṣe lára wọn náà ló lọ fún ní information because Lagata ń wá láti mọ gbogbo àwọn tó wà nínú critical thinker. Nísìnyí Petkem jáde ó wá announce orúkọ ó tún wá announce Mr. Muiwa tó dẹ̀ mọ̀ pé àwọn èèyàn ń pé if at all tó jẹ́ pé Mr. Muiwa ti ṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ kọ tẹ́lẹ̀ ó tún wá jáde ó wá tún wá ń dárúkọ Mr. Muiwa ṣé ó fẹ́ kó tún máa drag Mr. Muiwa kó máa drag bàbá ni mo wà disappointed in him o but nǹkan tèmi kàn máa sọ ni pé ẹ̀yin tẹ́ bá ti wà ní critical thinker tẹ́ bá ti mọ̀ pé èèyàn tó lè gbẹ̀bọ̀dè fún yín á bẹ́tà kẹ́ rọra yọ kẹ́ má jẹ́ kó mọ nǹkan tó ń ṣẹlẹ̀ because Petkem ó ti gbẹ̀bọ̀dè mi ní purọ́ fún yín ó ti gbẹ̀bọ̀dè for him tó jẹ́ àgbàlagbà tó dẹ̀ pé òun ló mú ìmọ̀ràn sílẹ̀ tí àwọn èèyàn dẹ̀ ń tẹ̀lé tó dẹ̀ wá bí ṣé òun lè gbà pé kán bú ìyàwó òun kán bọ́mọ òun kán ṣépè fún ìyàwó òun àtọmọ àbí kán ṣépè fóun ṣé òun lè gbàrú ẹ̀ ṣó lè gbàrú ẹ̀ wọ́n dẹ̀ pè é síta wọ́n ní kó wá sọ pé ṣé lóòótọ́ ni àbí bẹ́ẹ̀ kọ́ ó wá ń pẹ̀pẹ́ kọ́ má mute mi o let me flow kìnnìkan ó wá lọ ń dárúkọ nǹkan tó hàn bí ẹ ó wá ń sọ nísìnyí according to what Mommy Grace sọ pé we need to be careful because oògùn wà ń ta wọ́n gbogbo àti ìtọ́ máa fẹ́ sínú afẹ́fẹ́ àti ìtọ́ máa ṣe ní òru àti ìtọ́ máa ṣe ní gbogbo ẹ̀ náà tó ti wá mention orúkọ yẹn ń sìn ṣe rò pé wọ́n ní lọ mú gbogbo orúkọ yẹn ń sìn Ọlọ́run má jẹ́ ká rí bi ṣùgbọ́n èmi mọ̀ pé òótọ́ ló máa lékè kò sí nǹkan téèyàn bá ṣe láyé tó gbé ó kàn yẹ pé kí nǹkan tó ń rùn lẹ̀ kó tó tán nǹkan Ọlọ́run má yẹ kí nǹkan rere ti bàjẹ́ bí gbogbo nǹkan yẹn ṣe ń lọ déédéé everybody was happy bí gbogbo interview tí bàbá mò lọ ṣe gbogbo wa la wà happy the only thing is that we need to face is about this Yomi ó wá jáde ń sìn ó wá ń dárúkọ Muiwa ó wá ń dárúkọ gbogbo àwọn tó wà nínú critical thinker anyway ṣẹ́rí nǹkan tẹ́mi lè sọ ń sìn ni pé o ẹ lọ rí adjust ara yín olúkálukú mọ̀ ẹ̀yin tẹ́ bá mọ̀ pé ara yín ẹ lọ rí adjust so nǹkan tẹ́mi lè sọ nìyẹn o because Anne fúnra rẹ̀ nígbà tí Odùmọ̀ṣù wá tó gbé kíní nǹkan tó wá kà síta ẹ mọ̀ pé Anne àtàwọn Odùmọ̀ṣù náà the same thing ni wọ́n so kí ló fún yín l'assurance pé gbogbo nǹkan tẹ́ bá ń sọ gan kò ní gbé lọ fáwọn Odùmọ̀ṣù kí ló fún yín l'assurance pé àwọn tó ti wà ń bẹ àwọn ọmọ mi kíní kan tó wà tó jẹ́ pé wọ́n ní àwọn lọ́mọ Odùmọ̀ṣù wà kí ló fún yín l'assurance pé gbogbo wọn ò ní gbọ́ so ẹ jọ̀ọ́ torí Ọlọ́run ẹ lọ rearrange ara yín ẹ má dẹ̀ jẹ́ kẹ́nìbọ̀dì wà àárín yín even gan mẹ́sẹ̀gì tó jẹ́ pé kẹ́ máa mẹ́sẹ̀gì kéèyàn kan máa record àbí kan máa sọ pé wọ́n ń gbé mẹ́sẹ̀gì síta I don't buy the idea àwọn ọ̀dàlẹ̀ náà máa ń pèrè àwọn èèyàn bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn ọ̀dàlẹ̀ so ẹ jọ̀ọ́ ẹ try kẹ́ adjust ara yín.
Thank you, Mommy, daughter of Zion. Like I said again, organically, the truth. I always say it. I stand by the truth for the truth and nothing but the truth. And again, Mr. Petke, this is your daddy. I am very disappointed in your response this morning. Shows that you are not even making any move to even settle this issue. If you cannot say to the public the truth about a minor issue that happened between people. I spoke to Bayo and I told Bayo, I said, Atenyi manja. And in the course of fight, a lot of things, words, instrument could be used. But I was begging this guy that he should let it go. I know the line I've told to make this issue, to make it, to settle it. I've not reached out to Anne because I felt that, okay, that should be the last thing. Let me get Bayo that was attacked first, as confirmed by Petcake. If I get his mind touched down, then I could reach out to and call some people to, okay, you two, Ijalode to Rindewe, you guys were doing well. Sorry, can we move on? Blah, blah, blah. But, you know, but I'm just sad that, again, Mr. Petcake, you had a chance to make things right. Again, you choose to deflect. You had a chance to make things right, to set the record straight. Mr. Petcake, you choose to go that route. For me, Odumi gone, Odumi. What I was expecting you this morning is to explain, as a person that is orchestrated that call, that initiated that 4-way call, this is what happened. This is the step I've taken. I've tried to reach out to A. I've tried to reach out to B. As of the time I was reaching out to them, both parties were still hot. I'm saying, okay, maybe with time, they will heal. I was still keeping in touch and doing this. These two people, according to you, before now, they were your members. You said you created that group. So the responsibility lies on you. Any back and forth that happened on that group, you should take responsibility for it. If this issue has turned to this, and it is like this today, you take the responsibility. You caused it because you did not handle it properly. And that is the truth. Leaders are meant to take responsibility for any good and for any bad. You said you created the group, blah, blah, blah. Everybody is now giving you kudos. Good work. But now there's a back and forth on the group, and you don't want to take responsibility for it. No, leaders don't do like that. You have to take responsibility for and against, because you're the one. And you had the opportunity, a golden one. Look at the beautiful people here. And I'm sure when Mommy Rich Grace, Mommy Yeye Babagua talks to BioBillion, his mind will calm down and we'll look for another way to reach out to her, and we'll settle it and we'll move forward 2025. But it's so sad that you choose the route you're going. Ruya said that it's obvious you don't want to speak against your favorites. That was a line, and I picked that. And for you to prove to us that you are not in support of whatever happened, and you're standing again, I'm saying it again, you it is well. Let me go to Afunki. Afunki, let's have you.
Good morning, good afternoon, everybody. Good afternoon, Honorable York Daddy. I'm a constant talk.
The last time I saw more dates.
Sherry, I will say one thing. When we talk about the leader, she been nǹkan so lọ́wọ́ náà ni nípa ọ̀rọ̀ Mohbad. Nígbà tí àwọn tó bá jẹ́ olórí tí wọn lè ṣòótọ́, what's the point of having them as a leader? It doesn't worth it. Abalọ̀rọ̀ ti Petcake. My brother, Uncle Bayo, I will say this. Ẹni tó bá ṣépè fún ọmọ yín, ẹ sọ fún ìyàwó yín, kán gbé Bible sílẹ̀, kán bọ́ra sí ìhòhò, kán ṣépè padà fún ẹni yẹn, kán dẹ̀ reverse, kán gbàdúrà fún àwọn ọmọ yín. Nítorí pé Bible ní pé ká máa ṣọ́ra, ká máa gbàdúrà láìsinmi àti láìṣàárẹ̀, àmọ́ nǹkan tí àwọn èèyàn fi sẹ́nu tán fi wá sí orí app yìí. You have to be very, very careful and be vigilant at the same time. Kí ìyàwó yín kó dúró sórí Bible, kó bọ́ra sí ìhòhò, kó ṣàdúrà fún àwọn ọmọ ẹ̀, kó dẹ̀ dá ibi yẹn padà sórí ẹni tó gbé wá. Èpè la fi ń wo èpè, àdúrà la fi ń wo àdúrà. Èmi ò ń fi ọmọ báyàn ṣeré rárá. àwọn net èèyàn kan máa wá ló máa ní òun jẹun yó àbí inú òun fẹ́ máa ṣépè fún ọmọ ọlọ́mọ nítorí kíni ìyẹn lọ bẹ́ẹ̀. Then ẹni tá a fi ṣe leader obviously ṣe rí èèmọ̀ òun yẹn máa ń sọ point kan pé statement kan pé àwọn wà surprised. I'm not surprised at all, but because people can do and undo, and on this justice for Mohbad nobody is to be trusted. So anything bá ṣẹlẹ̀ ẹ má máa wà surprised because people can do and undo. So it's not what to be called a leader. Ìyẹn bàbá pẹ́tẹ́ẹ̀dì tó ń pera wọn ní 120 years old or whatever tán jẹ́. Ẹ jọ̀ọ́ torí Ọlọ́run. This movement will continue. Either he is there or he is not there. They might rename the group, but this group will continue. It has been here to stay and it will stay forever until we get justice. Ẹni tó bá máa yọ kúrò nìkan yọ kúrò. Ẹni tó bá máa sọnù ni kó sọnù. We don't care. We move. That's just it.
Thank you so much, Mummy Afunke. God bless you, ma. Eshegoma, God bless you. I appreciate you, ma.
No,
Thank you.
èmi ò support pé kí Bayo Billion kó step down o. No,
No. I didn't say you should step down. I didn't say you should step down. Emma, get me wrong. I said we move. The group continue. And tó bá máa yọ dànù nínú ẹnìkan yọ dànù. That's what I said.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni.
Move. All your more than block more dànù. Kò jù bẹ́ẹ̀ lọ.
Thank you very much.
Everyone.
Thank you very much, Afunke. It doesn't come up, in 6 months. This is the second time I'm hearing her voice on Tisalo. Let me go to Ikeoluwa. Ikeoluwa, please, can you unmute your mic?
Yes, sorry. Hello, everyone on the panelists. I'm going to start this way. This is why I don't want people to be saying that there is power behind some. There is a bigger power under this case. It gets my blood boiling because it's people like this that makes this case difficult. Why are people behaving like this? We have people trying to get justice for this boy, and things like this makes me upset when people are trying to play hanky-panky. Number one, last night in the morning yesterday, I was in a meeting and I was listening to the program Mr. Lagata did, and I was typing there, are you in support of Odumosu? Because he kept shunning people, Mommy Coach and Mommy Yeti. And last night when you're on your show, I also typed it. I went to his platform and said, your daddy wants you to co-host with him. And he did not answer. And I right away, he started saying something about £50 or so. But that's beside the point. That's not the question that was asked. They asked you, come defend what you said by maligning people's character. That's not what was asked. They asked you, why were you saying this about certain people? And you brought up something else, which brings me to the point that we have people that are double agents that have presented themselves as for justice for Mohbad since the beginning, which is unacceptable because people are so, oh God, because this is just a young boy that died and people are making money by playing double agents, which is so sad. This is not acceptable. And Mr. Package, all they asked you is, because if someone is using you as a character witness, all I would expect you is to say yes or no. No one is saying come say otherwise. Yes or no. It's as simple as that. And you were beating around the bush. After people have praised you, that's unacceptable. We, in the comment section, we can tell what some of you are like. Because I don't know if Sister Tonya has dropped. I said, Anasuko, I mentioned it a few months ago. I said she's compromised. I mentioned it on Sister Toya Nameless platform. They were like, don't worry about it. I said, I know what I saw. I said, I know what I'm seeing. That's why Yoruba will say, please don't be offended. I'm making this code. Right? And it's the same thing. We're in the comment section. We see what you guys don't see. We see more than what you guys are saying. And it's really upsetting. Honestly, I'm sorry. Thank you for allowing me to come talk. I'm sorry. Because if you're not...
Thank you very much, Ikeoluwa. Let me quickly go to Barrister Oluwatosin. Kelua, let me quickly use your space. Okay. There's more space. Okay. Barrister Oluwatosin, do you want to say something, please?
Yes, thank you very much. Good afternoon, everybody, and the panelists on which ways are celebrating. Mommy Yeye, thank you for all that you do. Mommy Riano, thank you so much for all that you do. It's quite unfortunate that this is happening. A lot of things happened last night, and I got to work this morning. I saw Pet Cage missed calls. He called me again, and I picked, and we spoke for almost 30 minutes or more than. And him coming here this afternoon, it's just a simple question. Nobody is asking you to defend anybody. It's just to say yes or no. Because I remember I told you vividly, it was just a four-way call. You are the only person who would testify if Bayo was lying or Hani was lying. I stand to be corrected. Yesterday, the third person, that was Queen of Energy, when Annie finished doing the analysis in her own way, she asked her, Queen of Energy, you are on the call, please unmute and say something. And what she said was, all what Annie said is what happened. And if I'm not in the know, I will say she's biased. Why? Because you could have said, no, this is what happened. Yes, this is what happened. But you saying all what she said is what happened is where I have a problem. And that's why I called Petke and I said, you are the fourth person on this call. Please, would you come and explain how it is so that it will not be like, oh, Bayo has been lying. Hani said this, Bayo said this, then who is saying the right thing? And I expect Pet Cage to come here when that question was asked to just say yes or no. That's all. It's simple. Pet Cage, I know you in high esteem, but I'm really disappointed with your question that was asked, and you are coming to mention Muiwa and understand. It's so sad. Your daddy, please permit me to do this. I'm going to say I regretted the day I made a call on that group. You know why? At some point, that group was not functioning, to be fair and honest. And in my mind, I look back and I said, you've been doing fine. What is the problem? And I make a call and we try to resolve for over like 5 hours. We were on a call, 7-way call. We were trying to, husband and wife fight. So we come from different backgrounds. We have different opinions, but it takes grace for people to come around as a group to make it hold. And we try to resolve these issues. There was a lot of back and forth. In my mind, I was saying, even if this group will not exist, let everybody go on their way without no grudges. And somehow, we were able to resolve it. But at some point again, the group was not functioning. And at the time, I just said, okay, let me just relax. Let me just have a break. We all have our break sometimes because justice for Mohbad is very tiring. I will not lie. It's so tiring that you can be exhausted at some point. And everybody take their back seat. Not until when this happened. And when it happened, to be fair and honest, when I heard about it, I said, okay, I'm going to be very busy for some period of time, like 3 weeks, that after whatever I'm doing, I'm going to see how we can resolve this issue. And at the time when I said, okay, let me see how we can resolve, I found out that Hani has blocked me on Black App. She blocked me on WhatsApp. There was no way to communicate with her. In fact, she blocked the so-called Pet Cage. She blocked almost everybody. Nobody was able to reach her. For crying out loud, when this happened, I was not on that call. Nobody, it was just 4 of them. Then why did you block others? Your daddy, I'm sorry, I'm going to say this again. This thing that happened, we all have our differences. I'm going to say this and it's going to come out clear and loud. What Hani did, you see, it's so sad that this thing is coming out. We've been having issues on that Black App because of Hani has been supporting PS and trying to defend Karimo. And that's why everybody said, no, 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 no. This one said, no, I'm not there. Young Daddy, please allow me. Young Daddy, please. Young Daddy, please allow me. Please, Young Daddy.
Hold on, please. Hold on. I don't think we need that. It has not gotten to that yet. Please, I beg you, please, in the name of God Almighty, I beg you, don't go that route. It's not yet time. What we are clamoring for is to live in peace. And if anybody that wants to live in pieces, God will help that person. But as far as we are concerned, it is obvious where this whole issue is, the role everybody has played. You've tried yourself, to always make sure that everybody is on the same page and all that. But that is fine. I just beg you, please, Barrister Oluwatosin, please, don't let us give content out again. Don't let us say it.
Thank you,
We all
thank
know.
you, Young Daddy. Thank you. I'm not going that route again. Let me say this for the last time. I'm going to drop. Now I'm going to go back to another thing. I'm not saying that again. Now it is about Lagata maligning people. Anybody that knows me on this black app, it's very rare when you see me I insult or I call people. I don't even know how to do it. I don't talk too much. If I give submission within 1-2 minutes, I'm done. I don't talk. I don't know how to do it. But Lagata going about with fake accounts, calling me names is what I will not take. I'm not going to take that shit. I'm going to post all the fake accounts Lagata has been using to malign me. There was a day, Mommy Yeti will be a witness. I was on the Westo platform and we're having a conversation, and Lagata's account just came and said, Oloshini Barrister Oluwatosin, Ashewo TikTok, Obokini Kokinekon. And Mommy Yeti said, no, she doesn't do that. I just told the person, this is a fake account. If the person is real, you come up, you open your camera, we have a conversation. You go about maligning people's name, insulting people's name for no reason. I don't have anything to do. I've never met Lagata in my life. I've never. But you going out, insulting me, calling names is what I will not take from you. If you ask me for evidence, I'm going to give it to you. And come out and deny it that you are not the one behind that account. I will give you instances that you've done to the extent that this same account, you have to go and change it. You change pictures, you change names so that people will not see you. I've seen conversation you, Annie, Queen, you've had in different lives, commenting on each other. Lagata, whatever you have against me, you have to bring it out. If not, I am coming for you. Let me mute here.
Here we go again. Fake accounts.
I beg,
Good afternoon, everyone. All protocol observed. I will not be able to mention names on the panelists. I'm on my lunch at work, so I quickly came in to give my submission. And I want every one of us to encourage ourselves that this is human being at their best. This is all human being is all about. Human being are bound to disappoint you. That is us in our best. Pet check. Me, I don't know anything. I will just come here, give my submission, and disappear into my life. I now notice that I've not been seeing Pet check for a while. So I will drop message for people that have not been seen. Ekpeleo, it's been a while, and there's no response from his end. So I decided to, respect myself. And later, I began to see his comments on other platforms. And I was like, uh-oh. So now I understand that they already deviated from here, and they are not here. They are not with us anymore. Listen, ìjà ẹ̀mí là ń jà, kò ń ṣe ìjà ti ara. And the reason why I always bring my things to the Lord's side is because I have tasted him and I know him for who he is. Ìjà ara nìkan ni most of us wá ń ṣe ń bí by ká ti sọ̀rọ̀ ká dẹ̀ fi sílẹ̀ ká lọ. This thing is more involved in the spiritual than physical. There was a time I told Honorable York here, I said there is a jazz in the air. He laughed and he repeated what I said. And I don't think anybody took us seriously. There is a jazz in the air. These people are double-edged sword. They are not here nor there. They are the one causing the trouble. Would you believe that that's a critical thinker of a thing were initially originated from the good mind, but times goes on. Àwọn tí wọ́n ti ṣetán láti jẹ́ double agents. Wọ́n ti wá wà láàrin yín. Were you not surprised when it is Anne that read Odumosu letter? Were you not surprised? Are you not supposed to be the same critical thinker? Did they not see all that has happened with Odumosu? Why would they now want to support Odumosu if truly Odumosu has done well? Or if truly they stood or they stand for the truth? Or they stand for real justice? Gbogbo wọn náà ti sọ fún pé we're in the corridor of power. We know everybody just wants to position themselves where there is information. Information to destroy justice for Mohbad. They don't mean well, or they meant well when they came in, but along the way, I will just want to say that Emil, one Lagata bumi, Lagata yìí máa bú mi dáadáa, because mi ò believe anything nípa Lagata before, even though mo ń wò látòkèrè. But Lagata yesterday sound as if ó mọ̀ mí wọlé inú ilé mi, ó mọ̀ mí bíi pé mi àti ẹ̀ ti sọ̀rọ̀ rí, ó mọ̀ mí bíi pé mo ti pè rí, ó mọ̀ mí bíi pé ó mọ̀ everything about me. Àbí mi àti ẹ̀ ti sọ̀rọ̀ one to one rí, which has never happened. Mi mọ̀ bí tó ń gbé, mi ní nọ́mbà ẹ̀, mi ò. The only time tí mo reach out fún ìgbà tí ìyá ẹ̀ kú, wípé ẹ pẹ̀lẹ́ o, mo gbọ́ pé ìyá kú o, it is well with you, and that was it. And I was on his page yesterday when it started. We immediately mentioned my name. I dropped from here. I went there, and I was typing profusely. Oya gbé jáde. Anything that you have from me, tó bá bò mí Ọlọ́run ò ní bò ẹ́. And it's unable, you know. Tó bá ti wá sórí platform, ó máa fẹ́ wà farm pẹ̀lú yín káwọn èèyàn lè wò pé bóyá ẹ ní relationship outside TikTok. Mi ní relationship outside TikTok pẹ̀lú any of them. So ibi báyìí náà la ti ń pa, ibi báyìí náà la ti ń kún, ibi báyìí lóníkálukú ti ń gbalé ẹ̀ lọ. But it will sound as if pé ó mọ̀ yín. So on that alone, mo believe everything that is capable to do is capable. Petjack, mi mọ̀ bẹ́ ṣe lè tó lé yín o, and I'm not insulting you in any way. But let your yea be yea and no be nay. No. On this, you've not done well, because you called Bayo's wife, you apologized on behalf of Annie. So why is it now difficult for you to say, oh, I couldn't control the situation then. I am sorry. Yeah, what happened, happened. No one wants to hear the story from Genesis to Revelation. All we wanted to hear you say is the fact that ọ̀rọ̀ yẹn ṣẹlẹ̀ bẹ́ẹ̀ lójú mi o, mo dẹ̀ pé ọ̀tún mo pè sí o, nǹkan tí mo ṣe leléyìí o. That is it. Ní kẹ́ wá fún wa ní story bẹ́ẹ̀ ṣe fi bàbá Mohbad sílẹ̀ àbí story bí Òdùmọ̀sù ṣe ṣiṣẹ́ àbí tó ṣe ṣiṣẹ́ àbí Múyìwá tí believe nù ẹ̀ táwọn kan believe nù ẹ̀ we can read between the lines gbogbo wa kì í ṣọmọdé we are all adults and we know tẹ́ bá ti ń sọ lọ síwájú we know tẹ́ bá ti ń sọ lọ sẹ́yìn we also know tó bá ti ń sound like I cannot inherit somebody's enemy I know what I know I'm not here to kill for Baba I'm here for Mohbad ta ni Baba ta ni Mohbad ṣé Mohbad wà ń bí ni ṣebí Mohbad la join Baba láti gba ẹ̀san lọ́ra àwọn tó pa so why are we now like this? Hello my brother gbogbo nǹkan ló lérè ní Bíbélì wí gbogbo nǹkan dẹ̀ ló tán gbogbo oníkálukú ló máa gbèrè ẹ̀san iṣẹ́ tó ṣe lórí justice Mohbad o ẹ wo tí the police in your heart tí ò bá ti lè mú yín mọ́ kò sẹ́ni tó lè mú yín o àti fi ọkàn yín fún ohun ìríra kò dẹ̀ sí àrà tẹ́ ẹ lè dá mọ́ tabade stage yìí tí à ń fẹ́ better Nigeria tá à ń jà fún justice for our children and our country and our society at large tí ẹ̀yin kan wá ń lọ sẹ́yìn nítorí owó tẹ́ máa ná tán tí ẹ wá ń ṣèṣekúṣe débi wípé ẹnu yín kò wá lè ká ọ̀rọ̀ mọ́ lójú àgbáyé you've lost it already there's nothing left for you tẹ́ bá ní mo bú èèyàn lẹ́yìn tí mi ìbá lè bú lójú ẹ̀ èèyàn lásán ni mí gbogbo ilẹ̀ ti dèèyàn lásán nítorí nǹkan tẹ́ fẹ́ jẹ àti nǹkan tẹ́ fẹ́ jẹ kò jẹ́ kẹ́ gbọ́n. Bayo Billion, like I said yesterday, I stand by my word. There should be, no matter how close you are with anybody, and I mean anybody, once somebody cross line to your family, that is where you should stand. And gbọ́dọ̀ wojú nobody, even èmi tí mo sọ̀rọ̀ yìí. Ẹni tó bá gbé látorí justice for Mohbad tó gbé sórí ìyàwó ẹ̀ tó wà náà yín tó fẹ́ bímọ. Tó gbé ṣépè tó gbé lórí àwọn ọmọ ẹ̀ wo you will stand tall ni o tí wọ́n gan bá lè tọ́ iyẹ̀pẹ̀ lá àbí kó wá àtàrẹ gbọ́dọ̀ yẹ Bíbélì ló máa kà tó bá wá sáàmù tó dáa tó máa jù fún because àti mọ ayé ká tó mọ Jésù bẹ́ẹ̀ ni gbogbo ayé láti mọ ayé ká tó mọ Jésù so tó máa wọ́n fún níbi tó dáa tó náà máa mọ̀ pé yes because they came out and they start playing kí lorúkọ ẹ̀ àbí pé àwọn ló jàre. Want to stage a show for this cause. We never knew what happened, and they are not bold enough to tell the world what they've done. Got to warrant what you said. It was all what you said that they came out to treat. So people that stand well, I encourage you, stand well. Every time the bati jilaro, ẹ máa bèrè lọ́wọ́ ara yín ibo gangan ni mo yìí wà. Ṣé olórí òtítọ́ ni àbí lórí irọ́? Ẹ wo òtítọ́ àti òdodo ló ń gbé orílẹ̀-èdè lékè lọ́jọ́ tí aláyé ti dá ayé òkùnkùn ó máa ń paradà fún ìmọ́lẹ̀ níbí àwa la máa ṣẹ́gun justice for Mohbad.
Thank you very much. I saw Vengeance request. I don't know, maybe it's network. Did you drop Vengeance? Did you drop yourself or you're busy? I saw your request. I thought I accepted you. But if you dropped yourself or network that dropped you, you can kindly resend your request. Don't let me waste any much time. Let me go to Mr. Tazan.
Yes, sir. Thank you very much, your daddy. Thank you very, very much. Also, Miss Irianu, you put it very well. You see, I have grown in this fight to the point where I am always asking for what is the takeaway from what has just happened. You see, and here are what I've been able to take away from what happened from last night to this point. You see, when people tell me, and by extension, all of us seeking justice for Mohbad, when they tell us who they are, please, let us learn to believe them. If they say they are truthful people, believe them. If they say they are liars, let us believe them. If they say they are hypocrites, let us believe them. There is no room for benefit of doubt in this matter. When somebody tells us that he is an Elenumeji, let us believe them. You see, so far, I listened to Barrister Olaide's tone, the way he spoke, and I could read in between his tone that there is more than what we are seeing right now that is not open to all of us. There is more. And so I want us to believe them. Lagata has just told us who he is. I'm in firm belief. I believe him. Now Mr. Peter has told us who he is. I plead with you all, Honorable York, and every justice fighter, to please believe Mr. Peter. Believe him. Believe him for who he has said he is.
Mr. Kazan.
Yes, sir.
Let me crave your indulgence. Do you see this character of the second name? Please look at this character. Look at that soon.
Yes, sir. I can see, sir.
You can see that soon, Abi?
Yes. I can see it.
Okay, now hold on. Just check this one out again.
Yes, ma'am.
Do you see it again? You see character?
Yes. I see it.
This is one of his fake accounts. That is how he writes. I will be continue. I will be showing some.
Thank you. Now we can connect what happened from last night to this morning. Somebody said the critical thinkers are a cult. We will soon know who they are. And then all of a sudden, you are asked, you are a leader, you were asked basic question, and then you answer that question that was asked by somebody way before. And you started saying things that are irrelevant to the question you were asked. So, moving forward, when people tell us who they are, let us believe them wholeheartedly. Wholeheartedly, without any reservation, without any benefit of doubt, for our own good and for our own sanity and for the cause of justice. Once you come and you have dipped your hand in the cookie jar, that is it. We will take you for who you are. So this is just what I want us to keep in mind. And this is my big takeaway. I know oni obe okimi ni kun agba, soup no dey shake inside the belly of an old man. I know all these people, they have more in their belly that they are not saying right now. Perhaps because they want to continue to manage the situation, there is more. So I can read between that line, and I've seen it. So I just want us to continue to be vigilant and to continue to pay attention.
Okay, you meet people anywhere now. Why? Fine. See, no you bad wo. Kinshé tija. Everybody go their separate ways. You understand? I've never called Lagata and start cussing on him. But I'm so shocked. Just a small question that you wrote, that you call us cultists. When they be lower, you cussed everybody on the platform. Cause everybody, you know. So me, I'm not going that route. I don't call Muyiwa, I don't talk to Muyiwa, I don't. Go and ask him very well if it's normal. I don't tolerate that. But me, my kind of person is simple. 2025, Baba Mohbad said that this is his position. Bukky Jesse said that you have to reduce the power of Anthony from Muyiwa.
Muyiwa doesn't have to be doing this, doing that again. Odumosu must go. And I say, okay, that is the point. That is the point I'm standing with. And if they say that Muyiwa won good or good or that small, to they maintain, to they take back seats. So will I start dragging that person? Doesn't make sense. It doesn't. My name is Honorable York Daddy. I'm not affiliated to anybody. I can't cry more than the bereaved. It's simple. Tí bàbá jí lọ́la tó bá sọ pé ṣítù o ìgò tó ṣe òun ò tún láìkẹ́ o òun tún wà lọ́dọ̀ lọ́ọ̀yà Comfy lẹ́ni. That is where I pledge my loyalty. I'm not loyal to anybody aside that man looking for justice. And his position on Muyiwa, he has said so. It's simple. So anybody coming up that say, Muyiwa do this, Muyiwa do that, there are some things I will not go. Timba sorrow more than this. You will know where it's coming from. But I've promised myself I'm not going to go that route. Nobody's going to push me. But I just came here to correct that. I never told Bayo anything. For the fact that we are close, please, you can ask Bayo. Mommy Comfy, please, anytime you see Bayo, please, you can ask him. Say your daddy lost of when. And if you can prep more for that, ask him that talos of when. I mean, God is my witness. I don't do that. I don't do kobo. I respect family. I kò sí bàbá ńlá kú bàbá ẹnìkan tó máa gbé ọ̀wọ́n ọmọ mi ṣépè tí ògún ò ní fẹ́ jẹ ẹ̀wẹ̀ ọjọ́ méje ni mo máa fi ka sáàmù sí lórí. I don't joke with my kids. I respect my kids. I don't joke with them. I don't allow anybody to come closer to my kids. And so is everybody that is around me. But ìgbà tí mo gbọ́ pé wọ́n ti ń fọmọ́ tayín, immediately I exited myself from that group and I called the person that created the group. Báwo lẹ ṣe kí ló dé tẹ bá débi báyìí? Ó dẹ̀ sọ pé lóòótọ́ báyìí ló ṣe ṣẹlẹ̀. Àná ló kọ́kọ́ gbé family Báyọ̀ ṣépè pé in fact nǹkan tó ṣe ò dáa. Mo ní did you now tell her? Ó ní kò jẹ́ kí wọ́n sọ̀rọ̀. Have you now reached out to her? Ó ló ti block wọn. So what are the things you're doing? And I told him tó bá yẹ pé èmi ni leader group yìí mo máa fi everything kalẹ̀ máa make sure pé mo resolve issue yẹn. Have I done wrong? Have I done wrong? I don't like all these things. And I make it clear to him, Alayewa, go and make sure you find everything to resolve this thing. And I instructed him to bá ti settle ẹ o, because I know that technically they will call my name pé York ló sọ fún kéde kankan. Mo ní tó bá ti settle, mo ní Petcare, please, èmi fẹ́ mọ ẹni tí ó sọ̀rọ̀ yẹn fún Báyọ̀. And this is between God and man. Okay, don't let me say it because I don't want to go further. Don't let me say it. But that is my stand, and that has been my stand. Anything that happened in that group, I'm not going to discuss it. Laye, because I understand when it comes to confidentiality, I understand it till 100%. I would never discuss it. Why I talked about what I talked about yesterday, it was because Lagata was calling us court member and they were discussing about Bayo, that Bayo did this. Lagata brought the issue out to TikTok. And I had to say, Bayo, okay, what is your own side of the story? But the Bayo then said, side of the story. And it to initiate the call ni Peter Petcare. What they pay Peter, why so the platform? Hello, Tony. What they do with me, work they down. Okay, if you cannot answer that you are the leader, you will drag group sílẹ̀. Tó o bá lè sọ òtítọ́, tó o lè sọ pé nǹkan tí A ṣe lélẹ̀, nǹkan tí B ṣe lélẹ̀. Okay, ìwọ A ò dá nǹkan tó ṣe, ìwọ B náà ò retaliate. Ó yá ẹ má bínú, ẹ yẹ ká wá bá ṣe máa sọ̀tẹ̀, ká move on. And you cannot do that. Over 300 people were listening to him. You did not do that. Ṣé Báyọ̀ sọ báyà àbí kò sọ? Ó ní you are not going to kíníkan Múyìwá àti kì í ṣọ̀rọ̀ Múyìwá àti San Shitu àbí San Odumosu là ń sọ bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn ni. We just asked the question that has been giving issue in the last 24 hours. Could they provide solution? But that's okay, so be it. You are fine, you are entitled to anything you do. Ó dẹ̀ lọ sórí platform Olorebi, and I'm glad I was told that they asked him on that platform and he said yes, it was under cost on Bayo's family first. Something you will have said to Atigba iyì sí then àti wá
Okay,
àwọn tó wà mẹ́rin
and ló kọ́kọ́ bú family Bayo Billions. Kò sẹ́ni tó máa bú family èèyàn náà téèyàn ní wá nǹkan tó máa dùn.
You understand? Also, no, so me also go that route. Mommy Coffee, thank you. I just came to come to clear the I never.
All right.
Bayo, thank you, ma'am.
Thank you for clearing that part, because even I've been thinking about it. Because when I heard it, ta ló máa sọ fún Bayo Billions. Èmi wá wò pé since that pé ọ̀rẹ́ ni Bayo Billions àti Young Daddy pé Young Daddy ló sọ. I just said it from my own discretion. Kì í ṣe pé maybe anybody told me. I just felt pé because they are close, so you might be the one. But now you have cleared it that you weren't the one. So that settles that. Bayo Billions ẹ kálẹ́.
Ẹ kálẹ́, Mommy Comfy, good evening, ma. Ẹ kálẹ́,
yes.
Sexy me, good evening, ma. Prince, Baba, ẹ kálẹ́, sir. Arike, good evening. Gift, good evening, ma. Good evening, everybody. Good evening, Mommy Comfy. Thanks so much for this opportunity. You're ready to call it. I was just, because I share life with me, show you more drive, but you share it. Thank you so much, Mommy Comfy, for everything you're doing in Justice for Mohbad. Ilé àtọ̀nà yóò ní dàrú, ayọ̀lá máa fi gba justice alágbára Ọlọ́run. Ànífi ọmọdé, ànífi lídìí, ànífi anything lágbára Ọlọ́run. Thank you so much. You see, I wanted to clear something because it is very, very important that, just like Daddy have stated, that he was not the one that told me. And yesterday, in all honesty, to God who made me, I said that Kofi, Jerry, Young Daddy never told me. And I want to say that everybody on this platform should believe that Young Daddy did not tell me. And up to today, to God, Young Daddy did not know who told me. And I'm not ready to tell you or tell anybody who told me. But it is money, don't share me. It is a lesson for everybody. It was not Young Daddy that was at, it was not only Young Daddy that was at the party. More than 18 people were at the party, and everybody at that party was Justice for Mohbad. So because I'm close to Young Daddy does not mean it was Young Daddy that told me. So it's going to be a sin if somebody sit down somewhere to say, Young Daddy no saw, without a proper investigation or confirmation. Now, is it important who told Bayo? Is it very important in this case? But what is important?
Yes, it is important. A fẹ́ mọ ẹni yẹn. A fẹ́ mọ ẹni tó lọ ń ṣòfò tó lọ sọ̀rọ̀ nǹkan bẹ́ẹ̀, because kò yẹ kí èèyàn máa sọ̀rọ̀ nǹkan bẹ́ẹ̀ honestly, because tó yẹ pé mi gan ni hand ó máa dùn mí.
Mommy Comfy, the fact is that we are talking on Justice for Mohbad.
Exactly.
And on this particular day, what we are talking about was not Justice for Mohbad. We're talking, and it's just a talk personally. Not Muiwa, not Baba Mohbad, not anybody, not Justice for Mohbad. And you spoke for 18 minutes. And after speaking for 18 minutes, you use all the effort. You called me a gate man. You called me I'm a proper. Proper means a poor person. You call me a dog. And in all these 18 minutes, with Mr. Pet Cage on the call and Queen of Energy, and I never responded. Because I was respecting myself. And when it was my turn to speak, and you never allowed me to speak. If I speak 1 minute, you interject. All this you're doing, you were not satisfied. You went for my wife. Because my wife, slave braiding hair, unprofessional, a local girl, somebody you've not met before, you've not spoken to before. Somebody you only saw on a picture, on a video, on my page. Flat yash, flat breasts. On the same call that I was with 2 people. You went from there. You mentioned that all your 3 kids. All your 3 kids. She didn't say your child will die. She said all your 3 kids will die. And I stayed. And I called Mr. Petcage.
Bayo Billions, sorry. Was it after you have said what you said or before you said what you said?
I'm telling you, before I said what I said.
Maybe that was what triggered you to say what you said.
That's what I'm telling you.
After you have called me a pauper, a gate man, I walk from hand to mouth. You call my wife a braider, a sleeping herself, braiding hair. You call her a flat hands, flat breast. After you said all of that, I told you that as a master degree holder that you are, I am a master degree holder. I'm not a gate man. I live in a mansion, a house I own by myself. 5 bed, 4 bathroom. I told you that. You say, what do you talk? You don't pay me. You went for my 3 kids because I was bringing my kids out from the door. You now went far to say all your 3 kids. She said all your 3 kids. She said all my 3 kids will die. And I called Mr. Petke. Did you hear that? Mr. Petke said, don't say that. Queen of Energy said, that's too much. Don't say that. Don't say that. Why did you say that? She said, I said, Anne, please don't repeat what you said. She said it. If you dare me, I will drag you on TikTok. I will drag you everywhere. I will mess up your life. I will fuck you up. She said it again the second time. All your 3 child will die. And the yet unborn will die the second time. I called Mr. Petke. I called Queen of Energy. Did you hear what she said? And I said, if she repeats it again, I will make sure she cry for the rest of the month. That was in November. And I said, if she dare repeat what she said 2 times again, I will make sure she cries for the rest of the month. And she said, I dare you. You don't have anything against me. Your children will die. Your generation will die. The yet unborn will die. And I said that you that have a child that has challenges is causing my 3 children. That your health challenges child, you are used to get benefit from the government. You will lose that child and you will not get benefit again. That is all I said. And I exit that call. That is what I said and I exit that call. I said it and I'm saying it today that thank God I said it. Because it took more than 5 minutes for her to repeat it severally. You cost me a gate man. You cost my wife a flat chance shape braider. You cost me and my children and the yet unborn. And you know the funniest part? Lagata, the man that I've never had anything against, I've never spoken ill of Lagata in my life, went to my immediately, Lagata went to my page and was TikTok, was deleting. And was sending me a message. I know you belong to a group. I know you have a bad person. I this and do that and that. And this and this and that. And I was surprised. I was shocked. Immediately that night. It was around 5:45 p.m. American time. And I was shocked. And I kept quiet. I didn't say nothing. 2 people reached out to me to say that, Anne is talking about you, that you caused her child. And this and that. And I said, you know what? Go and ask her why I said what I said. And they said Anne blocked them. Anne is not talking to them. Anne doesn't want to explain why it got to that stage. You understand? Now, I want to ask this question. Petke, Queen of Energy, is it true that she insulted me first, my wife second, and my child third before I retaliated? It's a yes or no. Is it true Petke called my wife and Queen of Energy called my wife to beg and apologize to her and pray for my family? The same day, the same thing she did. Yes or no? He could not answer those questions on Your Daddy's platform today. Mommy Rich Grace, more than 8 people beg Petke. It is wrong that Anne is going about saying this about Bayo, and you are the only one that can clear this matter.
And it is
Bayo.
Mr. Bayo, it's okay.
And you know, I'm coffee. Since it happened in November, I never opened my mouth to talk about it to nobody.
No.
I never.
No. Do you know what? It's okay, Mr. Bayo.
And
see,
Lagata is having issues. Any Suruma, Lagata is having issues with the group because the girl brought the group to you. Now, this is it. When you are in a group, the group that is doing good stuff, spending money, spending time, dedicating all our energies to make sure we support Baba Mohbad because we believe in his cause. And you now all of a sudden, because you call somebody's wife, family, and you now quickly move to go and start screenshotting, screen recording the group of 7 people to somebody that is not in the group. The person that's threatening us, I will reveal these people. They are cultists. They are cultists. They are anti-justice. They are the one that is controlling Baba Mohbad. Lagata is doing all of that because somebody gave you the screen recording of everything we said in the group. I am saying this, does that individual, the recorder and the Lagata himself, do you think you should at one point look at them with credibility? You never call me. Your daddy is a friend. Baisalade is a friend. You all went to a party. You all are in a party. We discussed, we talked, we did video call, we saw, we exchanged greetings. And somebody came up to you. And because you are happy, you want to see what is in the group you did not belong to. You want to see what we are doing in the group. Because she exchanged that group with you, you are now causing us secret calls, libeling us, giving us names. You've said it more than 8-9 times. Nobody has responded to you. Using fake account to tackle us, using fake account to malign us. We didn't say nothing. You went ahead again to do it yesterday. Yesterday, we're asking you, come and talk about the group, the secret code group. And the girl came up to start talking about a child. We were not even talking about the girl yesterday. She came up and started talking about a child.
See, Mr. Bayo, let me quickly say
Mommy Coffee, if I have lied,
Asuku.
Mommy Coffee, if I have lied against that girl, God will be the judge.
But since you said pet cage, since you even said pet cage and Queen of Energy called your wife to beg her, so I wouldn't want to say that you lied. Do you know what?
No.
See, Anne.
No, Mommy Coffee, you don't know what I
No, any
sùúrù. Come and say it is a lie. We were not talking about justice for Mohbad. We are talking about ourselves. You know, then big out that our money should pay.
Any sùúrù.
Any question?
If that
we are not talking about Muiwa. They're asking you, is it true?
If that was the truth,
a lot to expose.
Pet cage, ṣe dáadáa. Pet cage, ìkànnì yín. You are not doing it right. Pet cage, ẹ̀yin ni mo máa blame. Ẹ̀yin lẹ dá group sílẹ̀. And something of such happened. Instead tó yẹ kẹ́ settle ẹ wá ń ṣe bí ẹ wá ń ṣe nú ẹ dẹ̀ mọ̀ bẹ́ẹ̀ ṣe máa ó ní bẹ́ẹ̀ ṣe máa ṣe ń sọ̀rọ̀ ńgbà míì. Pet cage, ẹ máa ń ṣe nú. Yes. Ẹ máa ń ṣe àbòsí. Ẹ máa ń stylishly ṣe àbòsí pet cage. Tẹ́ bá wà ń bí I will tell it to your face. Ṣẹ́rí, mo ti gbọ́rọ̀ yìí níbì kan, ṣó ti yé yín. But they never said their own side of the story. Only what they told me was, ó pé ọmọ mi, ó sọ pé ọmọ mi ní challenge. That was what I heard. Mo dẹ̀ ní I will call Bayo Billions. I will try to call him. But láti ìgbà yẹn, I'm not used to calling people. Ṣé you understand? Mi ò dẹ̀ sọ anything. Mi ò dẹ̀ sorry. Mi ò dẹ̀ sọ fún anybody. I never tell it to anybody. You see? Then she was emotional. Pé kíní kan pọ̀ mọ́. In fact, inú bí mi gan gbà yẹn pé why tí Bayo Billions ṣe máa ṣe sọ̀rọ̀ nǹkan bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn. So I was just asking myself pé kò dẹ̀ dá o kíní kan ọmọ tó ní challenge nǹkan kan bẹ́ẹ̀ but something was telling me wípé something must have led to something. But I didn't and I didn't call Bayo Billions. I didn't call anybody. Not until now. So, Anne, you are quick to call somebody names. You, Anne, because I've heard from you. I'm now hearing from Bayo. So I want to sum up everything. Mo máa dá ẹjọ́ yẹn. Yes. When you told me, did you ever tell me that you caused his children? Did you ever tell me that you said his children will die? That was the reason why I asked that question. Was it before
You can imagine. So she went to Mommy Comfy. But she look at Kriniel. She went around to lie against me, to malign my name, and I never responded to her. So she called Mommy Comfy to lie to her. You can imagine. And I never said anything about this. If Mommy Comfy has listened to her, just like Lagata listened to her, Lagata is cursing, doing all this. Can you just imagine? You went to Mommy Comfy to go and lie. You can imagine. Look at people. Look at people.
Brother mi, kò ní sí nǹkan tó máa ṣe àwọn ọmọ yín lágbára Ọlọ́run. Lágbára Ọlọ́run kò sí nǹkan tó máa ṣe àwọn ọmọ yín. Ó búyàn, àwọn ló máa kọ́dà nǹkan lẹ̀, àwọn ló máa play victim. Tó bá búyàn ní àbíbíbù, ìyẹn náà bú ẹ ní kíkan. So nǹkan tó èmi ti ẹ̀fẹ́ fàyẹ̀ má bínú, Báyọ̀ Bílọ̀ ṣẹ́ wà pẹ̀lú mi sà. Ẹ má bínú sà. Mo kàn fẹ́ béèrè question kan ni. Mánu ṣé Parkinson lẹ pé yẹn? Wọ́n ní tí wọ́n bá ti accuse mú ìwà pé kò jẹ́ kán ṣe needful. Wọ́n ní ẹ máa ní káwọn fi sílẹ̀. Kò tèmi fẹ́ béèrè nìyẹn sà. Pé káwọn filẹ̀ kan máa béèrè.
Sherry story yẹn.
Yes sir.
It is not entirely true.
Okay.
The group is not about dragging. Nǹkan tí gbogbo wa sọ ni pé we support Baba Mohbad. Ìgbà tó ń invite mi sí group, wọ́n invite mi ni èmi ò mi sí ní group tẹ́lẹ̀, wọ́n invite mi join ni. Ìgbà tí mo dẹ̀ join, wọ́n rí bá ṣe ń support Baba Mohbad, wọ́n rí àwọn ìgbésẹ̀ wa, wọ́n rí àwọn knowledge, wọ́n rí zeal àti energy wa. Zeal àti energy wa.
You are cursing somebody's children and you think he will not give it back to you. He will give you back to back. If he knows your generational history, he will bring it out and will not do nothing. You will not do nothing. And stop it. Stop it. If you want to do woto, make sure you don't have any dents. Make sure you don't have any dents. So that when they use that dent against you, you will not cry. What kind of crocodile tears were you shedding? What kind of crocodile tears? Will you stop that? So his wife, did his wife know you? Tell me. You are causing his 3 children. He has 3 children. See, I will not go that route. Okay? He has 3 gallant children. Compared to, I don't want to go that route, okay? But please be careful. Be careful. Who knows? Maybe it was because of your mouth gone safe. Who knows? Who knows? And be careful. You come for somebody, they give you, they will over. See, it's better you are careful. See, the other time you were calling us puppets. Calling us puppets. Just because I don't want to answer you. Who are the puppets? Who are the puppets? How dare you? You don't just open your mouth and talk. No, they will give you, they will give you oversize. They will give you oversize. You don't do that. You are cursing on his children. You are cursing his wife. Does his wife know you? Do you know her? Do you know how they feed? Do you know his what? Do you know their what? Husband and wife living in America. Don't they have their 2 hands to work? How dare you? What do you know? Tell me, what do you know, Han? What do you know? See, if I come for you and you will even that crunch queen that say, hey, yeah, can't take it, she will not save you. I'm telling you. You will immediately you start giving somebody names. They're puppets, walking in Burukui. And you never told me your own side of the story. You never told me how you caused bio-billions. I was even pitying you. I was pitying you. I was even feeling for you. That what should Bayo Billion go that route? No. Wọn kì í ṣe bẹ́ẹ̀. We are Yorubas. We don't do that. We don't do that. Tí ọmọ ẹ bá fọ́ ní ojú, tó bá ojú ọmọ ẹ bá fọ́, we will not go there. We won't go there. You won't go there. No. You can abuse me. I was even saying that why don't Bayo abuse? He would have abused you now. Why going there? He would have abused you. And your money, your reason to ṣe bẹ́ẹ̀. So ó yẹ kéèyàn sọ̀kò pa Annie. Orí ẹ̀ bàjẹ́. This lady, you are evil. And they will say, oh, Kafi is doing woto. He's doing woto. So you know how to do woto. I bet do it for me. Please, Shebi, you know my pot belly. And bring it out. Bring it out. I swear di wait. I swear leyoko. I sukun. I sire. I swear di. You go enter inside. This girl, she they do fracas. Kafi se bulio. Kafi se bulio. Fracas yo. Woto. So this girl should just be speaking English and be using it. Oh my fi ko wa lomi obeje ademabuyan. Do you know? Have you ever met with his wife? Kí ló kàn ìyàwó ẹ̀? Do you know his wife? Be careful, Anne. Be careful. Anne, be careful. And pet cage, you cannot say the right thing, pet cage, because you are the leader in that what's it called? Group. If I'm in that group, I will tell you, okay, you are the one that first abused his wife. Do you know his wife? Okay, he has flat nyash. Bayo Billions complain that the flat nyash, he is not enjoying it. What's your own business? What's your own business? You started raking, cursing somebody's wife. Where's your own husband? You get husband, bring out your husband, let's see. And pet cage, you cannot, le dá ẹjọ́ yẹn fún lady yẹn. Ṣé nǹkan tó ṣe dá? No, let's be realistic. Tó bá ṣe Mr. Assuming it was Bayo Billions that first caused on a child. Mama, tesi Bayo Billions. Lójú pé no, you don't do that. Yorùbá ni wá. You would have dealt with Anne. Ẹjọ́ fúnra yín jẹ gidi. Ìyẹn ò say tó kàn mí, kò say tó kàn mí. But why going for the child? I would have talked and say it to Bayo Billions. But you, Anne, be careful. Be careful. Aṣojú hoi. Ó dé mama búyàn ni. Immediately she started calling us puppet. Puppet, kill you there. Now you are coming out now to say no, you did not say that oh. You did not say that oh. Kí ló tẹ̀ máa ń ṣàwọn eléyìí? Somebody that did you even know his wife? Did you know his wife? Did he abuse your husband? Did he talk about your man? Has he talked about your man? See, let me tell you, wàá máa fi ọwọ́ kékeré gbá ńlá. And thank God you understand Yoruba. Wàá fi ọwọ́ kékeré, wàá fi gbá ńlá. Bẹ́ẹ̀ni, if you know that, please. And if you don't know that, if you don't know what I meant, somebody can interpret. You don't know my husband, you just jump on my husband. Di pé arọ lọkọ mi o, arọ ni mo fẹ́ o. Ṣé o mọ ọkọ mi ni? Ṣé I will not look for what will pay you that in your life you will not come on, you will face me direct. Ọkọ a máa sọ fẹ́ mi pé àwọn ọmọ ti tèmi kíní tí mo bá dí pẹ̀lú ẹ, if I deal with you finish next time wàá rí mi you go pick race. So when you were abusing the 3 children, beautiful kids, he should not spare you. He will never spare you. He no go spare you. Nǹkan tó máa jẹ́ kó sun ẹkún. When you were saying that it's 3 kids, we RIP. Shay, it will now spare you to now be looking at that at your own child too. No. You do that to me, ma wo nǹkan tí màá ṣe fún ẹ. They will just they call me witch. Comfy, Jenny, you are a witch. You are a witch. Because what me go do you, Wetin me go do you? You go see me like this. You don't do that. Most especially when somebody is facing that challenge, you will not quick to enter somebody's children. No. We Yorubas, we don't do that. We don't do that. I'm not being tribalistic here, but the truth be told, if I know that I'm having one challenge or the other, maybe on lórí ọ̀tá àwọn ọmọ mi, ṣé you understand? I will pipe low. Because I know that people know me and they will use that thing against me too. It go pepper me. You are living in a glass house, you are throwing stone on somebody's skin. What about more òkúta wá fi fọ́ orí ẹ̀ mọ́nu glass house tó ń gbé yìí? You never know anything. If they pick stone, they go throw you, break your head, break that glass house with you. If they live inside glass house, they throw stone on people. Abele yo mọ kankan. Go and learn, okay? Go and learn that you are living in UK, That you are in UK. Shey your UK mentality, it has changed your Nigerian mentality, abi? You go learn. You will learn in a hard way, and you will learn. You better stay one place. So you even when you went to assuming I've heard this thing, where you were telling them that day that he abused my daughter, my clinical daughter, and clinical challenge, and clinical. I go enter there, I go put her for your body, I go scatter everywhere. I go enter that panel, scatter everywhere. That panel, scatter everywhere. That panel, scatter everywhere. That panel, scatter everywhere. That panel, scatter everywhere.